Hey guys,
Okay.
uh, I am Karthik and I got hydroxychloroquine with me too. I don't. What was?
You can
I
call me
cannot
by my
pronounce
own
it.
name. I'm Pratik.
Pratik,
You can call me
yeah,
by my own name.
Pratik and Likith with me. And please subscribe
Hello.
to Likith's channel Roast Mortem. It's a Telugu channel though, but yeah.
But yeah,
Hmm.
I should add subtitles to it so then all
So
India can
yeah,
watch.
today we are gonna talk mainly. We are gonna talk about Kunal Kamra and the case running on him and his history. Maybe few jokes on him. I hope he takes a joke.
of course.
I really hope he knows how
Yeah,
to take a joke.
right.
So basically, like, do you guys know about the case that is going on Kunal Kamra right now?
What is that specific case called? Is it called what? What the fuck is that? Abetment of what?
Abatement?
Abatement of suicide. Yeah.
No,
Abatement
it
of
was
suicide.
on.
No, 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 no.
That was on
Abetment of suicide is on
Arnab.
Arnab.
Arnab
And
Goswami. What was
and
on
then
Kamra?
after that, he said that this is the supreme joke, and
Contempt
then
of the court,
the
I believe.
supreme, yeah, contempt of court.
He called the court
Okay,
Af-
partial, basically.
he called the court a supreme joke. So,
right. He called it supreme joke, and he also said that Mahatma Gandhi should be replaced with whom? I forget.
I have the
I
article
forget.
right here. Let me pull it
Yeah,
out.
yeah, read it. Now then. There was some specific figure that he talked about which should be replaced instead of Mahatma Gandhi in Supreme Court or something. He said something like that. And then what
then
happened was there were people who were obviously upset with it, and they had this whole case of uh, like he did essentially essentially insulted Supreme Court, so they put a case on him. But then later, what happened was he again put out a statement saying that I don't retract any of my tweets.
Hmm.
He doubled down on whatever he said. He said that I'm not going to retract any of the things that I said.
Yeah, he said like that. Hmm. So basically, he called it like partial and he said all those things. And apparently, calling it Supreme Court partial is the only place where he got caught. He cannot call it partial without any proof. It kind of
yeah,
turns into a fake news if he doesn't provide any valid
yeah.
proof. And when you
Right,
question
but then
the integrity of the court, it is like a criminal offense. I mean, like, it won't hold in the court, but like, you know, there will be something on your record.
correct. What you're saying is right. But then if but all jokes need not have any truth behind it. No, maybe he was
No,
just saying it just to fuck with it.
yeah, but he could
That
have
can
told it's a
be.
lie. I don't mean to
But
question.
that any joke is it can be a
He
lie or
did
a
not,
truth. It need not always be a truth,
but he did not
right?
declare it's
There's
a
no
joke.
there's no way of telling whether this was a joke or whether he was actually, criticizing the Supreme Court. But I
No, no, no.
think,
By saying that there is Mahatma Gandhi be replaced by something. At least that's what I thought. There was a stupid joke. Okay, good or bad joke, that's a different thing.
Uh,
yeah,
there is
A
nothing
joke,
wrong with that.
right?
When he called the court as partial, that's where
I
like
think
he's
that's
questioning the
when.
integrity of the court, and that's where like he actually, he was actually the case was put on that basis for calling the court.
Right.
So it was an individual who put a case on him
It is similar to
as
Prashant Bhushan's case actually. Do you know about Prashant Bhushan?
Okay.
as a.
He was also
I don't
spreading
remember
fake news.
exactly.
He was also spreading fake news about like judges of the Supreme Court about like
Taking
Okay,
money
but
for decision.
and
okay. But again, like I have okay. So there is at least my understanding is the difference between like spreading fake news or making a statement or like okay, even if he criticized it without any reason, let's say, right? If whatever he's saying that is false, is there no place for criticizing Supreme Court? Is the question. So
uh,
can't people criticize about Supreme Court?
they can say like a Supreme Court as like given a partial judgment based on this is the evidence I have provided, and saying like this judgment is like wrong, or maybe I want to appeal something else. This is the procedure, but people do not have
Maybe
right
you
to
can.
like directly say something like Supreme Court is partial. it supports BJP or it supports particular party, that would be a offense according to law.
Did he say that?
He said like it is supreme joke and it is being partial.
Right.
So that's why like on that basis they have booked a case on him, and the case was similar to Prashant Bhushan, if you remember. Prashant
Okay.
Bhushan case, he paid 1 rupee fine.
Right. I remember that. Yeah.
So
But then
here,
Prashant Bhushan, my difference where I'm drawing a line between Prashant Bhushan and Kunal Kamra is I know for a fact that Kunal Kamra says a lot of nonsense things, which he obviously are jokes, which are so obvious that they're jokes that you just are like, huh? If there is some sort of fact behind it, it's okay. If there is no fact behind it, I'll still laugh. It's a funny joke. Otherwise, I'll just be like, it's a joke. I'll move on. Right. So
okay,
I don't understand the specific case on this specific person saying that if he said something, is it necessary for him to provide evidence saying that, okay, this is why I do it? That's the only
yeah,
question I have.
if he says something on record proof that this is a joke, I don't mean it, then the case would be like removed. Like
That
the,
would be him covering himself
yeah,
for
he has to
questioning.
give a written
But
note saying
I
that
don't think
it's a
he
joke.
covered himself, or there's no way of telling whether this was a joke or whether he was actually upset with the Supreme Court about this whole
Arnab
decision.
thing. It all started
Yes,
with the Arnab.
and I guess it started with his fight with Arnab on the plane,
Right.
which
Oh yeah,
which
that
got
was the
him.
one of the best things. Like people who don't know about like Arnab's, he was basically
They want
harassing
to
Arnab
know
on the plane.
if Arnab is a
Right.
coward
Then
or
he
a
had
nationalist.
he had
Arnab
to
is for
use
national
planes
interest.
for the next
I am
6
part of
months,
the
but
today narrative.
Corona
COVID came in
started.
and yeah, he didn't have to do any. There was no
Yeah.
shows anywhere, so he just
Yeah,
sat at home.
Hmm.
Right. Right.
and
Oh, he
then
did not
maybe
I
sat
this
at
was
home,
understand.
man. Like he did something else too, if you remember. Carrie
he
Minati
campaigned.
roast.
Oh yeah, he did a Carrie Minati roast.
Oh yeah, that was horrendous. But the thing is, like, I again all of these things, like most, even if I agree or disagree, I still think that they're dumbass jokes. That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
I don't see the case in it. Is what I'm saying. Like when somebody, when a comedian, a professional comedian says something about Supreme Court or be it BJP or anybody,
Okay. He
I'm
has
like,
to.
I may agree or disagree. No. Wait, I may agree or disagree with whatever they're saying, but I still take it with a pinch of salt, saying that they're saying stupid things. That's it. I just don't give them the attention and say, you
Okay.
know what? Okay, they're doing it, and I'm fine. That's it. I'll laugh or I'll not laugh. That's it.
Okay. First of all,
Yes.
let's talk about like Kunal Kamra history. Okay. He
Right.
started off with BJP bashing jokes or Hinduism bashing jokes.
Okay.
Basically,
Right.
all he wants to prove is like there is discrimination. For example, like if you take this one, what you can say and cannot shout in the flight. If you remember the joke, there is a very infamous joke where he says like, a uncle goes on a flight when there is turbulence saying Jai Mata Di.
Right.
And think about it, what if it was a Musalman?
Right.
Okay.
But the fact is like, no one said Jai Mata Di and blew up a plane before.
Yes.
Right.
Right? So he doesn't
Agreed.
bring up that point. Like his agenda was to show Hinduism in a bad light, saying like there is discrimination and Muslims are
But
being
why do you think there is an agenda? Is what I'm saying.
okay.
So that means that nobody can joke about it.
No, they
If there
can.
is a joke, huh?
They can joke about it. And this is a second image, but okay. They can joke about it. He has a relevance record, okay? But when you want to prove it in the court, like when, as you know, Umar Khaled was booked in UAPA. So now
Yes.
BJP is trying, like, if there is something that he causes and, like, if they want to book him in UAPA, they need an
I
official
don't think
record.
that is. Maybe that is. It's being done just for that. Maybe they can pull up a case against him
Yeah,
2 to 3 years down the line or something, just to build
yeah,
that
if
record.
this
That's
is just
all.
like building a record, even if he pays 1 rupee fine, he has a record saying that, like, he has
Yes.
previously did this and is potentially he has a chance to provoke people or like in the name of jokes he can do that. So that's
Right.
why this booking case is like very well thought and like legal way.
and it's minor, and this is not going to put him in jail or anything
No,
serious in this case,
it's
but
not good.
Right.
just putting it on the record and trying to curb him in the same way like they tried to curb Arnab, but Arnab cannot be curbed at this time. So
Right.
Yeah, even I
But if
don't
there was
like it.
any chance of him going to jail, I don't think he would have put out that statement anyway.
yeah,
Right. I think he's smart enough to be like, no, I'll backtrack whatever I told.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if he came out and said, you know what, this is what I mean, and I will still say, and he even made like he replaced Mahatma Gandhi with somebody else, and then he also said replace that figure with something else also. So he backed down on the same, he doubled down on the same thing what he
mm,
said, Kamra, right? So that means that he knows that the case will not have any holding as such, right? So
Yeah, there won't be any severe punishment, but like it would just like paying 1 rupee fine like Prashant Bhushan, maybe.
basically discrediting him, right?
Discrediting him. Exactly.
Yeah. But wasn't he discredited already?
he's been discredited by a
I
lot
mean,
of
what?
Indians.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like it's a loss for the people who actually put a case on him. Like it's only going to make him even more known to people. Come on the news again.
Yeah. I mean, like, all his career is built upon these controversies, if you think about it.
Right, right.
I think he's been campaigning for the CPIM as well in Bihar.
Hmm.
He
He
campaigned for
was
Kanaya.
he
Kanaya.
campaigned for Kanaya as well. So I don't know. Maybe he has future political ambitions in either that party or some party that is close to that ideology, which is closer to where he lives. So
Right.
that's something.
He calls himself
I
a
don't know.
comedian, but like most of the things he do is like kind of activist. Either
Yeah.
like identify yourself, and when the joke is like offensive to right wingers, he's like they can't take a joke. But when the joke is like on the left wingers, he's like, oh,
Well,
that's wrong. That's hate speech.
yeah.
And he was celebrating Arnab going into jail, and harassing Arnab on the plane was like something I did not think like.
Out of this world. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bad
hypocrisy.
behavior.
I can see the hypocrisy. Yeah, but
Right.
still, some of his
No, I
jokes
just,
were funny.
I still keep thinking that whatever he says is a joke, and if there is a genuine case against him, then for sure. But then I'm like, it's a joke. Just move on. That's it. That's what I think. Even agree or disagree. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, of course.
That's where I stand with Kamra. Yeah.
I think like this case is basically putting something in his record,
Yeah.
for future maybe.
Right. Maybe.
So that he will have. So he was like subjected to this and this. He did this.
Some history.
Some
Right. Some
history
history.
in the court.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
And the second thing I wanted to talk about him is what do you think about his roast on Carrie Minati?
Okay. On a video basis, it was bad. The jokes were just bad. But and obviously Carrie Minati's fans came at him and the most disliked video or something, right? It
Yeah.
I think it is or something. And as a video itself, I didn't find it funny. It just felt like it was made like previous night.
Yeah.
He could have had like there are so many other people who have made jokes on Carrie Minati that are much better than Kamra.
Kamra, yeah.
Yeah.
So right,
But
so
I
there
think
are
he used. Oh yeah. Go ahead.
No. I was just saying that I just didn't find like I get his point in terms of like I've also had problems with Carrie Minati, like so to say punching down or making jokes about transgender people or whatever it might be. But then I just didn't find Kamra's thing funny. That's it.
I think he used his popularity to gain all those views.
Right.
And what happens in YouTube if you dislike a video and if it gets more dislikes? Does it affect the video monetarily or nothing, right?
Nothing. It
So,
actually nothing happens. So basically, what happens is how like if there is more interaction, also it gets
yeah,
pushed a lot. So even if there is like or a dislike thing, like it even then like YouTube only considers it as an engagement thing that people are actually reacting to this thing
yeah,
either by liking or disliking. So that means that it'll
okay,
push it a lot, saying that oh see this video it might be something that you are interested in, because people
Right.
get engaged to it, and it will make them to stay on YouTube even a little longer. That's the only
Oh,
thing,
okay.
right? So there's all those dislikes, what people think that they've made some sort of justice or whatever it might be. Kamara is sitting behind the scenes and laughing at it because he
Yeah.
knows for a fact that it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he's just made
As
more money
simple as
out
that.
of that. So
Yeah, only
Exactly.
thing that people damaged was his career.
I don't think so.
I
The
don't think
point
his
I'm
career
trying
is
to
going to get damaged because of that.
exactly. The point is
Yeah,
that
there are
his
like
his
still
there are
people
people,
would.
see, exactly. So there are people who already watch his shit, would say, like people like me, right? I would still watch his stuff, but then I wouldn't be like, because of that one video, I'll stop watching him. That's not
Exactly.
going to happen,
Yeah.
right? I'll just be like, "Hi, I'll move on and I'll watch his stand up stuff, which he has written for 1 year or 2 years or whatever it might be."
But for
That video
me,
felt
okay,
like,
let me put
hmm,
it this way.
right,
I actually know good stand up comedians and I
hmm,
also know cringy comedians too.
right,
But this video has moved him nothing like maybe I'll still watch his videos, but he has moved from like from some good comedian to some kind of cringy comedian
right.
somewhere on that spectrum he just moved towards the cringe side.
Maybe he found his customer base being a cringy comedian. Maybe that is
Maybe,
Hmm.
his
or
USP.
like, you also need to understand, Karthik, that even if he, like, let's say tomorrow he drops a stand up video which is much better written, maybe you would be back on track saying that, you know what, I'll watch Kamra
Yeah,
because of
probably,
that
definitely.
video. That's what I'm saying. So it's just one video away again, right?
Hmm.
Maybe if he appeals to the right wing as well, maybe some people might start watching him again. I'm not too sure, but on a personal level, I don't know Kunal Kamra that much. Uh, but so he actually might be Modi's biggest closet supporter, and just by making videos like this that are very cringy, people are voting for the BJP. There are there are a lot of people on the left who might purposely be very cringy and try and push the left even further to the left, so
Yeah,
people might just vote for the BJP or the right wing parties in the alliance.
Oh,
So
that's a
that was,
serious conspiracy.
yeah, that's a conspiracy. He might just be a, either a closet agent or we will never know about this
Yeah,
details.
that,
exactly.
that
That
is
could
true.
be actually true. But
Yeah.
It could be. It could be. And I keep thinking that, like, his whole, but I also keep thinking that maybe if he really aligned, if he wanted a bigger audience, maybe he would have leaned right a little more, is what I think. Like, I think even comedians now, I see a lot of them going against the government, but I feel like there is a lot more audience for the government. Why aren't they doing that? I don't see a lot of comedians who are pro right wing, if you say, right? So I just don't think that maybe they genuinely believe it, is what I think.
hmm.
I could be
To
wrong.
an
I could be
extent,
wrong. Yeah, because it doesn't make business decision, no business sense,
yeah.
right? If it makes business sense to have more audience to your thing, like, go ahead and make positive or reinforcing jokes on Modi, and that will bring you more audience to you.
Let's talk
But
about
they're choosing to
NDTV.
do,
This
hmm.
NDTV. Yeah, they should also
Yeah,
like
Um,
it's according to me. I don't see any difference between Republic TV and NDTV.
and NTV, yes.
Yeah, one
right,
is like BJP का भजन करता है and other one is like Congress का or like anti BJP भजन करता है.
right.
And as we see it, Arnab Goswami is a product of the NDTV
Yeah.
alumnus or something. So
Hmm.
it's all of what Republic TV has done is just being Arnab Goswami more loud than NDTV.
Right.
I mean, like,
That's
NDTV
he figured
dialed to
out a
1,000.
formula to attract the majority of the audience.
yes, yes.
Hmm.
He definitely has figured it out, and he's doing it like to another degree altogether. Like,
Yeah.
how long has he run that whole thing, Sushant? 2 months or 2 or 3 months, right?
He dragged
More
it
than
like
that.
more than that.
4, 5
Hmm.
months.
And apparently on Republic website, his worth is mentioned as 1,000 crores. Arnab Goswami. I don't know how
Yeah.
true that is, but it is what is mentioned apparently.
It might be more than that. It might be more.
Maybe, but but I mean, I don't obviously support his arrest, but that whole video of him being dragged into the whole thing
That was
Yeah.
so
was very cool.
staged.
One thing I didn't understand in that video, but then
Huh.
later on I understood this is what happened, that he was keeping the police waiting outside for
Oh,
for a number of minutes or hours or something.
right.
But when I saw it in initially, I didn't know how he got time to get dressed in outgoing clothes and still purposely not wear his shoes. Then later
Maybe.
on,
And he
Hmm.
wasn't even
late.
Maybe.
moving from the couch. He was trying to police, like, he was trying to
Oh
get the
no, no,
police to
he
drag him
opened the
out.
door. He opened the door and then he told the police guys to maintain social distancing. And then the police says, "Hey, you can. I don't give a rat's ass about social distancing. I'm coming here to arrest you, and I'm an
Right.
encounter specialist." I mean, what more do you expect? We are arresting you. So then they pulled him out. He
Right.
sat down on this chair.
Apparently, they gave him enough. They gave him enough time, na, before pulling him out or something. They were
Yeah,
telling him that please come, but then he didn't. He denied, and he took out his phone and he started recording or something, and then they
yeah,
pulled him out.
yeah,
Yeah, but that whole video was kind of funny.
yeah. Yeah,
That was
they
funny.
even made a meme video out of that
Yeah.
with Uddhav Thackeray's response to Arnab's challenge, and then they started putting Marathi Nasik Dhol music into that. So that was very funny
I
to
saw
watch.
I saw this. I think it was posted by Kunal Kamra, if I'm not wrong.
Oh, I see.
There's this one video where Arnab Goswami is already pulled out and he's in the police van, and then
Okay.
he's actually shouting to the media saying that I've been dragged, I've been harassed or something. But then
Uh-huh.
he took out that audio and then he put that mujhe drugs do.
Oh yeah.
That was damn funny. That was damn funny.
Very nice.
That was
That was
like
very
extremely funny. Man. The drugs though was like it was so
yeah,
viral in a single day.
yeah. Mujhe
Yeah.
drugs do.
There was
Yeah.
one music video in which Riya Chakrabarti herself is trying to get back into the limelight, and so she dances to drugs though.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I
It's
mean
online.
like
You can go
he
and check it
harassed
out.
her so much,
no, no,
man.
no. She might have been dancing to something else and they put that audio, no? Or
Yeah,
was she
yeah.
actually right? Huh? Okay.
I think she was dancing to something else, and then there was a choreographer with her, and
Right.
then they put this audio saying that she's dancing to drugs though.
Horrible, horrible,
Horrible.
but very funny.
But maybe to try and wash away her image of having some ounces of some
Marijuana.
plant material that you don't need to have in
Yeah.
India.
drugs
Drugs
so
though.
drugs so. But why was okay? So he was arrested because Arnab Goswami was arrested because he had some, like, there was some builder issue, and there were three other people. There were two other people apart from him who were arrested,
So
right, or something like
basically,
that.
yeah, there were two other people like
Hmm.
who had to pay some interior designer, I guess, some
Right.
money like for designing the building.
Yes.
So Republic TV claims that it has already paid 90% of the money and
Amount.
like he hasn't completed the job, so they did not pay him the 10%,
Right.
which is only 80 lakhs, and other people are like 5 crores, and there are like some amounts. Okay.
Right. So there was another guy. Yeah, there was another guy. I forget his name. 5 crores, and there was another guy who had like yeah,
2
and a half crores. And
crores
Arnab, I think, was the most least,
least.
45 lakhs or something.
Okay. So
So
so Arnab paid 80 lakhs. You
has
mean?
to pay 80 lakhs apparently,
Okay.
and
Okay.
Oh,
that case was running in 2018.
All right.
right,
So they proved to the courts in 2018 that like the work is not complete, so we don't need to pay anything.
right.
Okay, so the
Okay.
case was closed there. So
So
with the new Sushant Singh Rajput thing, like he brought in like Uddhav Thackeray's name in somewhere in the case in between.
okay.
Right.
So people
So
say,
essentially, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, essentially Shiv Sena has like wanted to, according to people, Shiv Sena wanted to get to Arnab and like they reopened the case.
Right.
And since he also took
Apparently,
out some MLA's names, MP's names.
right.
Okay.
Apparently, he questioned people essentially from Mumbai, where he stays. So they took him out and they essentially booked him in the case. And then he didn't get the bail first. And then didn't he get the bail now? I saw a video where
Oh, that
he
was a
was
huge thing, man. Like, he was supposed to have a court hearing on the Friday, but Judge
Hmm.
said I didn't have like enough mood to give the hearing. And
Oh
What?
man.
Enough
Yeah, he
mood?
said that
yeah, I
they're
don't
doing
have
a one
mood
on
to
they're doing it
give the
on
hearing.
Monday now. They're
Yeah,
doing it
they
tomorrow.
did. Actually, not this Monday, I guess. Like, it was last week. So he got the
Oh
bail.
yeah, that's last week. Yeah. He got bail.
So on Monday, like if he has delayed Monday, they were trying to delay the Monday hearing. If he had delayed it, like he had to wait for the whole Diwali, so he would be in jail for another week.
Oh man.
Diwali holidays. So they were trying to do that, but like somehow he managed to get a bail on Monday.
Right.
And
And there
then
were this whole people now
somebody
out
told,
of
yeah,
he was coming in a car or something. There was this whole sea of people who were
Yeah.
yeah,
shouting or something.
And on
Yeah.
yeah,
Friday he was like shouting, "There is a threat to my life."
yeah. There is a my life is under threat. My life is under threat.
He was like
Please
so
record
sad,
this.
like he was looking at the camera like a sad little dog in
No,
a
it was
Small puppy.
small
on
puppy.
Friday. On Friday, I think they transferred him to Taloja jail, and
Yeah,
Taloja jail is the same jail where Abu Salem and Arun Gawli are
Oh,
located. So a lot of these politicians whose careers have been completely destroyed because they've been exposed, or some gangsters who can't, uh, openly do crime anymore because they're all locked up. So those are located in the Taloja jail. So he was, and even the jail officials said that due to the coronavirus and all, we are at capacity, and
we cannot
putting
take in
Arnab
anymore.
Goswami in the jail isn't a good idea. So
right.
maybe, and he was supposed to be in judicial custody. So they still put him in that jail. So his life could be under threat not only from the inmates, it could also be because of overcrowding and coronavirus also. So
Right.
And
yeah,
I
that
But
think
is
I'm
also
sure,
there.
I mean,
he also
yeah. But
claimed
I'm sure yeah. Go, good, good.
some wounds like
Yes,
cut on his hand and like hit
yes.
on the spinal.
And we
Okay.
don't know who must have done that. There was a certain woman who was jailed in 2007 or 8 that was being beaten like that.
Pragna
I don't
Thakur,
want to
right?
take her name. Yes.
Right.
So it could have been the same person who was beating him. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Could be.
Must be his minion, but I don't know.
she claimed that like she was beaten, but there is no rather evidence
There's no
to.
way to prove that she was beaten from that
Prove or
man.
disprove, essentially. It's the same
Yeah.
Yeah,
scenario.
it's
I mean, Arnab's life being in threat, I completely get. I think, I mean, I'm sure, like, whatever, any journalist in general who is very popular, I'm sure their life is threatened some or the other way. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, I don't deny any of that.
I
But
think
then,
that case was like specifically, I mean, like it looks like it was specifically designed to harass Arnab.
Yeah. Why didn't the other two guys not get arrested for the same thing?
I
That
don't know
was,
if they got
yeah.
arrested. I don't think they got arrested, right? There was no news that claimed about the
Okay.
other
right.
two.
Or maybe there was news and just it didn't reach us. I don't know. I mean, I
Maybe.
also don't remember that the other
Okay.
guys. I don't remember if the other guys were arrested, but I only remember that Arnab got arrested because this
Arnab got
whole drama happened where he was in the car and he was requesting Supreme Court for jail and all of that. So that's the only thing that popped. So,
okay.
but what happened these days when Arnab was not there on Republic? Does anybody know?
The other guys on
I don't
Republic,
watch
especially
Republic.
especially one of Arnav's prodigies, Rhythm Anand, was hosting the debate.
9 p.m.
9
show.
p.m. Yes, yes.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
watching
Okay.
Republic
So
TV kind of gives me anxiety.
yeah, I don't watch.
Yeah.
I don't watch it. When I started getting anxiety when I started watching Republic TV after Sushant's death, so
Right.
I stopped it.
Right.
So then, but one thing I had, one question in this whole case of an abatement to suicide. I'm an architect, okay,
Hmm.
Which interior designer gets 5 crores for a project?
I don't know what is he doing in his studio that requires 5 crores and 6 crores,
Yeah.
and what is he doing?
And which interior designer is has a payment for one farmhouse project that is of 80 lakhs for designing it? My God, I need to work at that firm. I'll come to
Exactly.
India and
Exactly.
work.
Okay, second one is like Diwali cracker ban.
Okay.
Is it completely banned now? I mean, it has been
No,
being banned
actually, it
by.
was banned in few states, and like still there was like some specific rules, like you can burn only for 2 hours,
Right.
or like
Okay.
in this time frame, or
What?
only green crackers. But
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's a marketing gimmick
Right.
because
But
now
isn't like the whole cracker ban is like there? Isn't it like not a central ban, but it is more state-wise ban? Like every
it is,
state for
yeah.
yeah,
themselves, right?
each
Yeah.
state had like different rules. First of all, like it is really serious. Like the pollution itself and COVID
Of course.
doesn't mingle together.
Yes.
So,
Right.
yeah, reducing the pollution is important, but I don't think like crackers cause enough pollution to,
There are other
serious.
festivals
Not
that
just
cause a lot of.
festivals. I think factory outputs and like controlling other air pollution, traffic,
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
stubble burning, these
That,
are much major
right.
causes of PM
The
2.5.
pollution, like on a more global scale, the pollution is much higher than what is done on a festival. I agree, but then it's also like I think um, my understanding this whole Diwali thing is like I think it is being cut down by many people. Like I don't think a lot of people are. I mean, I could be wrong, but they are. It is going down. It is the consumption of crackers essentially is
I
going
think
down year on year. Yeah.
there is like other thing like Pratik was saying. There are other festivals that have other kind of pollution too.
Right.
But
Yeah.
in India, there is this trend that like only Hindu festivals are targeted because like majority, you know,
Right.
anybody who is majority can be attacked. So I think it's just a trend around the world. So Hindu festivals are attacked, and because of this agenda, the actual cause of like protecting people from the pollution or like even protecting people from the COVID is being lost somewhere in between these petty quarrels.
Yes.
Right. But then I say like just ban everything. I mean, I'm not saying I don't know about this Hindu Muslim thing, or I just keep thinking that like any sort of
Yeah.
festivals have a lot of pollution and they should
No,
be banned.
what I'm saying is like people are getting emotional here. They are like, why
Right.
only ban Hindu festivals? I will burn crackers right now. There are people like
Yeah.
that. I have heard people say that.
Right.
There were people even in Delhi that bursted some crackers, and
Yeah.
they went out of Delhi just to buy crackers that weekend, and they got crackers from UP, from Haryana, and then
Right.
they burned crackers in
You
Delhi.
should deflate me.
Right.
You should take
So there
enemies
are
of
some
the state down.
Sivakasi
You should
PhD
make
employed.
sure.
Yes.
And
But
here
I
is
think
one of
recently
the
this
example
in
for that.
in
Scoop Up has
yeah in
become so dumb, man, these days about the
right.
Diwali. Look at these posts. Like, was there a necessity to show Diwali with friends? Is like people drinking beers and people sleeping and swiping Tinder. I mean, like, sometimes I feel like in a subtle way they are trying to taunt these other people who want to, make it a Hindu Muslim issue or like,
But I guess it's fine. They're just dumb people in Scoop Up. There are like 21-year-olds who are writing these nonsense articles. I'm sure they don't have anything else to
yeah,
do.
they
So
try to be like this yo-yo boys.
But
I
you know,
understand. That's what I'm saying. Huh.
most of these 21-year-olds who write all these stupid articles, we were also 21 years old at one point,
Right.
who at the time might have had certain, ideologies like these ones.
Hmm.
After 25, I think we all changed. So I think they'll also change after
Yeah,
a
that is
certain
so
point.
childish.
Uh,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
So I
So
don't necessarily like blame them, or I'm like, I just keep ignoring all of this nonsense. Like if there is like if there is
I try to ignore
something
that.
that is, yeah,
I
if
mean,
there
I
is
don't get
something like
offended.
usually, right. But whenever I see these things, I'm like, okay, if there is any genuinely there is any joke, even if I don't agree with it, I'll laugh. But then if there is no joke or anything like that, it's just
No, I cringe about these
popcorn
things.
nonsense. Right.
I cringe and move on. And Priyanka Chopra.
oh man.
What happened?
No, last year she was like, I have asthma, please save my lungs, protect me, or something. And then next thing, she goes viral with the smoking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Smoking weed with her family.
yeah. Right.
Wait, no, I think it was a cigar.
It
Maybe,
was
or
a
Oh,
cigarette.
maybe.
probably
Cigarette
it
or
was a
cigar.
doobie or yeah, it looked like a cigar. It was a very fat cigar.
And
It's
here,
probably a blunt or something. My oh my god.
Right.
We can't hear the audio in this though, but we get the point. These days, these guys became very famous. These two
these
boys.
guys, right?
Are they from Nigeria or something? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, they are somewhere from African country and like,
Because a lot of these, they might be like a Nigerian soap or a comedy
I
show
think they
because
are
those
from
are
Nigerian
very,
movies.
yeah, they're very famous.
Right. Right.
Yeah, that was like really funny.
Correct.
So cracker ban is like, it was done and like people should, protect the environment,
To an
especially
extent,
during
but
the COVID time. But there is no
yeah,
way people can control who are bursting crackers.
yeah, there's no way of people controlling what colors people buy on Holi as well. So
Right.
yeah,
Hmm.
I remember in Holi we used to go on top of the building on the terrace and throw balloons from there.
Right.
And I mean, obviously, we would throw balloons on everyone who has agreed to play Holi at the time. And there were people in the compound. We were on the terrace. They could shoot balloons at us. We could shoot balloons at them. We were playing like a tower defense thing.
Right. Yeah, but like I mean, yeah, I'm sure everybody celebrated, but I don't know. Like after becoming a little old, I see that a lot more people are not celebrating festivals, anything like Diwali, Holi, anything. I see
That's
that
it.
a lot more. Yeah, and then I see that age also being dropped. No, before that it was like 25-year-old. After 25, people didn't celebrate. After 26, that is being dropped to 21, 20. I talk to 18-year-olds who don't want to celebrate any festivals now, like be it
Hmm.
Diwali or anything, right? So I think it's fine. I mean, people slowly don't want to do. I don't know how much of that really affects pollution or not, but I just keep thinking that okay, even if it's like 0.001%, it's fine. It helps.
What about these other religious festivals? Why only Hindu festivals are not being?
I don't know if they're doing that. I genuinely don't know. If they're doing it or not, I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, I guess some other religions festivals are being slowly not celebrated in the places of their origin, like in Europe and the rest of the US. But they can be replaced by other ones that are a little more polluting and a little more dogmatic.
Right.
Okay, I just had to make that point.
No, no, no. Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense.
Okay, and next video I'm gonna show is like one of the best I've
Okay.
seen in like recent times. Sorry if you guys cannot hear the audio, but I think you can get the gist from this. Let's see
Okay.
if it has subtitles. No.
I want to make a major announcement
Mm,
today.
we don't
Go
have
ahead.
I would
any
like to
audio on it,
promise
so
and pledge
But that's okay.
to all of my voters and supporters,
He says
and
like,
to all of the people
I will
of the
accept the
United
election
States
results
oh
if I
yes,
who
yes.
win.
will totally accept
Oh yeah,
What?
I've
the
seen this. I've
results
seen this video.
of this great
When is this?
and historic
This is like a
presidential
few days
election.
before the election happened. I guess.
If I
Oh,
win,
he said that he's going to accept the election results no matter what.
Only if he wins.
He says,
Oh,
I'll accept the results if I win.
but what is happening with this whole thing? What like did Biden win or what? Is it done? Is
This
it
was
not
7
done?
hours ago.
Yeah,
Trump says Biden won, but again refuses to concede, huh?
yeah.
Yeah,
It seems
basically,
that there
it,
was some kind of activity in the election that Trump does not accept.
Right,
basically there is a law that says like he can refuse to concede. In
right.
history, like it has been very few cases where one guy has like done only one term for the president, maybe three or four
Yeah,
cases. I think it's the fourth time in the history of USA, and they have the right to not to concede. Okay, there is
Right.
something like, but Biden has won. Usually, all the presidents have like accepted their defeat and they have conceded on, will. No, this is the first
Right.
time that Trump is like.
But has there been any proof of genuine fraud, or is it just all
There are
bogus?
like few minor cases, but not on a very large scale. Scale,
Okay.
yeah. There are just some places where it was projected that the Republicans were getting about
Hmm.
um some 2 to 3,000 votes, and then the Democrats were getting about 2,000 votes, and then by the end of the election, it projects on the screen. Now that can be changed very easily, how much it's going to be projected on the screen. But
Right.
I don't know how many people had counted the ballots or when that projection was being made.
Yeah,
But
because
the
of
end
COVID.
result was, yeah, the end result was the Republicans getting 700, which initially they were getting about 3,000, and then by the end of the election they actually got 700 votes. It's not 700 seats won, it is that 700 votes have been
Right.
going. So they were questioning on how the Republicans lost votes
Right.
when
Where
it's
were
not
the
the
votes
seats but the
disappearing?
votes. Yeah, the votes
Right.
were disappearing.
Wasn't there also that whole outcry of Republicans saying that the whole what is that mailing votes or something that came in the
Mail-in
last?
Yeah,
ballots.
They had a lot
the
more.
mail-in
Yeah,
ballot.
Yeah, in New
they
Jersey
had
or
a
New
lot
York.
more
I think it was in
Democratic
New York.
votes.
Yes.
There was a case where a USPS employee was loading the mail-in ballots in his car instead of delivering it to the
Yeah.
court.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they're
So
saying that there is some fraud there.
Some temperament.
But then I think New York, New Jersey, I understand they are more Democratic than Republican. I don't think
Yeah.
Republican is going to come anyway.
but
But
still,
then they
like
want to prove that there is some sort of
every
fraud.
vote should be counted, right?
Right, right. No, I understand. I'm saying that by proving that would actually help them to make their case on the swing states as well, saying that there is some fraud there.
Yeah,
That's the
in
point, right?
Pennsylvania, the thing was like first thing, like Pratik said, the votes were disappearing. That's one point they made. Other point
Right,
was like because of COVID, these representatives were not allowed to see the ballots. Like they had to use binoculars. They were made to stand behind the fence and like far away from the ballots. So they had to use binoculars to check the votes, and they said like they have to sign off that yes, we agree on these votes. So they did
right.
not sign it off. They said like these are, we are not being allowed to see, and like we did not see it clearly.
Okay. So what
And
is the process now? Okay, go ahead, Pratik.
oh no, you got.
No, I
I'm
was just saying
also
that
not sure.
no, what is the process now? About like Trump now stopped saying that no, this is I'm not going to accept it or whatever it is, right? Now he has people, if I'm not wrong, in Supreme Court which support him more, or probably the Republican Party. And then is it going to actually make any difference? Like, is he going to actually come back, or is there going to be any re-election? Is there anything like that? I don't know.
Honestly, even I don't know about the procedure here.
Right.
Hmm. But I don't
And
But
think
they,
Trump would say
but
Biden has won. I think this is BBC, man. Like this can always
yeah, this is
twist
BBC can tell anything. It's
twist
not
the
even
words.
American.
It's NDTV
right,
of like Europe.
Of England, yeah. But one thing is what I understand about mail-in ballots There is no way of telling whether the actual person who is mailing in the ballot actually voted for that party. It can. What if he's a disabled person, or he's very old, or and he's alive, but he's very old and he doesn't really care who wins. So
I think they check
the
it with
son of
the
that person does the voting and then sends it,
yeah.
or the daughter
Right.
of that person does the voting and sends it. There's no way of telling that that actual person voted.
Right, makes sense. But then, isn't there something to actually help that before itself?
Yeah,
No.
they
I
should
would
have
assume
called
so.
it out like they should have called it out before the elections, you know.
Yeah,
Right,
Yeah,
maybe.
right,
all
But
these
even
things.
in the census that what we had done during the US census of 2020, when we did our when I did mine especially, there's no way of telling whether I am a Indian or an African or a European. I just have to check a box and say that okay, yes, I am an Indian for living over here. What would happen
right,
if I would say I am an African?
right.
Hmm.
So
Nobody is like sitting and verifying that.
yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
And then, but Democrats have already started celebrating, right? They are saying that they
yeah,
have already won, right?
yeah, he's winning. He's
He
accepted his the election
Victory.
as well. Yeah,
But has he, what's that called? Sworn in as the president?
that is on January 20th.
Oh, it's in January. Okay, 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 okay. So there's still time for that. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So Trump is still the president till
And
January
there
20th.
are and there are already. I remember there was some news of some Tamil Nadu people chanting Kamala Harris name in Tamil Nadu.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know for what. She's not our vice president at all. So
people are happy.
yeah, people are just happy she's there.
she's
Yeah,
their
Kamala Harris.
sister, our sister
But
Chitna.
she is she Indian? She is Indian, right?
She is
Her
half
mom is Indian.
half
Uh,
Jamaican and half Indian, I guess.
Her dad is
uh,
from Jamaica.
Tamilian. And I saw
yeah.
a video of her making a dosha with Kelly Kapoor.
Oh,
And those people, both of them don't know how to make a dosha
Yeah,
or be a good president, vice president.
they've been making pancakes
I mean,
till
what
now.
is vice president's role anyway?
Okay,
I don't.
so the thing
Yeah,
is, there were so many good candidates for the vice president role. Okay,
right.
but Democrats had to show their like minority appeasement,
Of course.
and
Yeah, they've always played it, right?
yeah. So in this card, they just said like our vice president will be a colored person.
Okay.
Right.
So what is your eligibility criteria, man? Like, isn't it like merit? And half of them are like gone there. And Kamala Harris
No.
had a very bad record
Yeah.
of even Tulsi Gabbard took her down in just 4 minutes.
Right.
Her record is really bad, and she only won Senate because she was in California. It's like,
Right.
those are for sure short votes,
Democratic. Yeah, exactly.
Democratic
You
areas.
can make a pig stand there and they'll still win.
Yeah, they would
Yeah.
still win. So she should have like at least like proved her worth like by contesting somewhere else.
It doesn't matter. She just has to keep tweeting about
She was a woman. She was a
representation and all of that.
black and
Yeah, yeah.
brown.
Right. So that specific politics has always been part of Democrats, and I think they have played it very well. They know how to play it, and they'll play really well. And the thing is, a lot of new voters actually vote for Democrats, right? People who are youngsters and who get influenced
Yeah.
these things, they are the ones who usually vote for them.
And I
They don't
have
care about
heard from a
policies
good
and all of that.
sources that like since she has such a very bad track record, people are and she changes her word every 5 minutes. I mean, not exactly 5 minutes. Like she called Biden something like she scolded Biden for his policies and so on. Like few months or like few years just before the elections.
I see.
Yeah, she was a I mean, she spoke against Biden, and now she is vice president to Biden.
Of course, yeah.
I don't know. They
That's what.
might be doing that behind the scenes just to
And she was
yeah,
more,
create publicity.
wasn't she more supportive of who was the other candidate? Huck, Biden and
Bernie.
what was Bernie? Yeah, she was more supportive
Yeah.
of Bernie
Oh,
Sanders, if I'm
Bernie
not
is
wrong.
like extreme socialism, man. Like I
Oh,
don't
but
think.
you know
Yeah,
what? You know what? I think, Bernie Sanders supporters would vote for Joe Biden only if she was the vice president.
Exactly.
Oh yes,
Exactly.
that's something they might have taken into consideration. If somebody else would have been there, maybe Donald Trump would have won. So the Democrats came together and added her as the vice president.
Perfect.
Of
Yeah. So they want to collect. They want to get the extreme left and also the like so
yeah,
to say
Yeah,
left,
Biden is
but
more
so that
like
they want to get everybody.
Biden is considered to be more moderate left, and
Right.
Bernie is like extreme socialism and extreme left.
yeah.
Right.
So
And then
finally,
considering Biden is on his later stages of life, so
so there might
so
be a
she might
African
be
Indian.
able to she might be able to take over decision making in that entire administration.
That
Could
scares.
be.
That is scary.
Yeah, yeah.
It is scary for sure. But again, I mean,
But it
that's
won't affect India because India keeps on buying military hardware from the US, and then a lot of import and export trading that's going on
But I'm not
with.
sure, man. Like in the manifesto of Biden, there was a particular, section about India, about CA, NRC,
he
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily support it. Yeah.
necessarily support it, and like people,
What is he going to do about it then?
and they also have people like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Ilhan Omar.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, these are like far left. They would hardly say anything on Pakistan.
yeah.
So
Right.
there might be a little effect on India.
But
They
then,
might
yeah.
have their
But
internal
then, like, I think this is a very healthy
fight.
election that even
Yeah,
Republicans have almost equal seats and they have good standing in House and Senate. So
Right.
they cannot just like, it is a very moderate situation right now. Both of
yeah.
them cannot take any extreme steps.
Right. But I think Democrats coming in power will help Indians in America, I think. I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. But I think Republicans coming in power would be a little more like they were a little more stringent about law, visas and stuff like that, which I think would be much more liberal when it comes to Democrats. They'd be like, huh, you guys all come in or something like that. I think.
I think the topic would be much more complex than that.
Yeah, of course. But
Yeah.
I'm saying on a more general. Obviously, there are specifics to things,
I
obviously,
mean,
but I think
entry into the US would be easier, but I wouldn't necessarily say that staying in the US would be helpful. Like,
Yeah.
maybe, yeah, you could be right.
hmm.
And they're going to raise the taxes as well. So are you going to raise the taxes and then still allow foreign workers to work over here, or would you just, you know,
Hmm.
pay an American to do the job instead?
Right, right.
And they
We'll have to
should.
see.
Also, there was this thing that Trump was doing recently, by suing all these corporate companies,
Uh-huh.
Amazon, Facebook, Twitter. He was also
Okay.
wrote a huge letter on bringing like 230C Communication Regulation Act, where he wanted to bring in more clause to protect the freedom of expression on Twitter
Okay.
and Facebook,
Okay.
I
and also
haven't heard of this. So
ban child pornography, all these hate speech, etc. But problem with that is like there is no specific lines. I mean, like what is hate speech to me could be freedom
Exactly.
of expression to.
yeah,
Yeah. It's all very tricky. Like once you start putting any sort of restriction, it
Hmm.
will it will only trickle down to even more horrible. Like it will become like China or something like that, right? I mean, where people
I,
essentially don't have any
hmm.
information to
In
outside
the latest
outside things.
hearing, there was this case where New York Post has like some evidence of Biden being corrupt.
Yeah.
They had some laptop and like that he gave for repair and like they got the data from there.
I see.
Right. Right.
And Twitter just blocked it. I mean, they reduced the visibility to any New York Post or Fox News or OANN videos. They have reduced the visibility on Facebook and Twitter. I mean, like,
I've heard that.
visibility is far for the Democrat pro posts, far
Hmm.
higher. And then second thing was like they have blocked it based on like policies, Twitter policies.
I see.
They are just blocking all the anti-democrat or like anything.
They've done that even in India. When even in those groups that we were in, they managed to silence a lot of the right wing voices over there,
Right.
Hmm.
and according to their own policies.
Didn't they also ban Trump's tweets? I think. Didn't they suspend his account for I think certain amount of time when this whole election thing was happening? Essentially, Trump obviously was going on a rampage about some tweets. I don't know if they were true or not, but Trump essentially Twitter came in and said, "No, we are not going to allow you
Hmm.
to tweet and stuff." Yeah, which has happened. But I mean, social media getting into politics is something that has always happened. Like, if there are people on one side saying that no, they should do it, but there are people who will say no, they shouldn't do it. They shouldn't get involved.
But there are people like, I mean, like, let's, I mean, how to put it, like pseudo liberals. These are the main issue, man. Like, na gar ka na ghat ka. They just like push the actual liberals to the right side, like on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Yeah, these pseudo liberals or pseudo feminists. They pretend to be
Right.
protecting minorities, but they have a agenda and like they are serving themselves and call
Yes.
themselves liberals. That's the main issue.
Right.
And these radical left people are merging with Democrats. So their main focus is being shifted there into these radicals. So
Yeah.
the last topic for today would be Europe versus Islamic countries.
Europe
So,
versus Islamic countries. Okay, this is getting heated up now.
so have you guys been following this news? It all
Now, what
started with
happened?
Yes.
Samuel Paty murder.
Yes. Yes.
Who is Samuel Paty?
So
He's
Samuel
a
Paty was
French
a
teacher.
teacher in
Oh
France.
God.
Okay, so
What?
the background is like there was a teacher in France, like who was teaching his class about like freedom of expression, and he took the example of Charlie Hebdo cartoons, which were about Prophet Muhammad.
Right.
And a lot of other religions as well
Hmm.
that Charlie had made fun of. So it
And
wasn't only
yeah,
the
lot of
prophet. So
religions and lot of things, and he was explaining class that like if you will get offended, please you can leave the class. But this is important to the class, and like I have to show what is freedom of expression, and they have right to do that. There is no
Right.
blasphemy laws in France or the. So next thing is like a student of 18 years old, like is not even student, someone it got out and someone like so opened a fatwa on Samuel Paty's head. Fatwa is like a Islamic call for like kill bounty.
But then, so there is a fatwa law in Europe as well, like in
No,
France
no,
as well.
no,
it
it's
was
like
issued by a religious man.
religious man.
Okay.
So it's like I issue the fatwa, a Maulvi or like there is some, I don't know exact details about who issues
No,
it.
I know what is a fatwa. Essentially, like it wasn't. Who was a writer in India that got fatwas? A lot of fatwas.
Salman Rushdie.
Salman Rushdie.
Salman
Yeah.
Rushdie.
Hmm.
Right.
It
So
is a religious order, I would say,
Correct.
either
Yeah.
to ban or boycott or dispatch.
Correct.
so
Okay.
this kid, like 18 years old kid, I believe, like beheaded him in the street.
What?
Yeah,
Yes.
you didn't know about the news. It was like so. France is like under constant threat right now. Like then Macron just went on the stage and like he started saying like Islamists are building a separate culture. Radical Islamists are building a separate culture,
Okay.
in the France, and like we have to trigger that. And next day he started kicking out all the, bringing in all these laws, like mosques should be under monitored, and he started kicking out like some of the radical Muslims from the country.
Uh, the
Yeah.
Right.
foreign uh, the foreign imams were asked to leave the country, and only the French imams were allowed to stay in the country and do their kind of preaching. And then what happened was they managed to start a curriculum in which those people must be educated along with French values.
Right.
And then Pakistan, even Turkey, and these guys started getting offended and they were boycotting France.
Okay.
And next thing, there was an attack in church again.
Yes,
Three
by
people were
another.
three people were killed and few others were injured with a knife.
Yes,
Okay.
And after that, there was another attack in the church on a priest.
Okay.
And people were like kind of scared, and France went into a lockdown because of both COVID and this one. There could be a constant threat.
Right. That's horrible.
That is horrible. And then last thing was like there was a massive attack in Austria.
Right.
yes.
That was like they don't know what they did, and now Austria is like with France.
They tried doing that in Russia as well, in Moscow, uh, but the police tried
I would like
to
to add
just
someone to our
just
group
stop
here.
that whole thing from
Professor
happening in
Paul Weiss, a
20
Sterling
seconds.
Professor of Philosophy at
They
Yale.
responded with very brutal force.
Mm. So that's essentially like what is happening. What is the solution to this? Like, are France in a lockdown, and then that's it? They're just putting up strict laws.
Hmm.
Yes, but all this is being triggered because the church
Ye-
attendance in France or in Europe is decreasing, and the similar things what is going on in India, the majority is being targeted for being backward.
Right.
So yeah, that's the thing, and like they are under constant threat right now. Like there could be anything that can happen in either France or Austria.
Hmm.
Right.
And only countries that are against are like Islamic countries, Pakistan, Turkey, and Canada is supporting like Islamic countries.
Malaysia also. Malaysia,
Malaysia is a Islamic country.
their former president was calling for justifying all these acts against French people.
Okay. Okay.
And Canadian president was like, there should be freedom of expression, but with limits.
Yeah.
What
Whoever.
limits is he talking about? Justin Trudeau.
Justin
Yeah.
Trudeau. I
The-
mean, like limits are like that was like a horrible situation, man. Like,
there was a Canadian religious man that was calling for uh, a ban on importing French products. I don't know for what is the population of people who is going to actually follow that in France, but I don't know what Justin Trudeau um, was meaning to say, even though his last name seems to be of French descent. So any ethnic uh, affinity towards France was also lost over there. So that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling.
hmm.
Right. Could be.
So yeah, that's the whole case about like Europe versus Islam,
Hmm.
and
Should
most of
should
the world
should
is
look it up.
standing with France. Even Narendra Modi tweeted like, "We stand with France."
Right. 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 I saw that tweet. Yeah.
Hmm. And this has been going on. So, anyways, I think we can end the stream right here.
All right.
Cool.
All
All
right.
right.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Thanks for having us on the stream.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for all the audience too for watching this. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Tada.
Tata.